Hi everyone, welcome to Tarot Mystic 1111. This is from Gemini yearly forecast guidance for all you Geminis out there for the year 2023. So I'm going to pull an overall energy card of the year for you. Let's see what comes out. This is for Gemini for 2023. What's going to happen? What's the overall energy for Geminis for next year? Ooh. Okay. Hierophant. All right. So, commitment, marriage, going the traditional way, following society's norms, trying to take a safer route. And also this is about receiving a lot of guidance, wisdom, taking the right decision, or when it comes to relationships and in love. The Hierophant represents deeper levels of commitment and marriage. So for some of you Gemini, first of all, you could be dealing with a Taurus here, right? Because Hierophant is ruled by the planet Taurus, and yeah, I mean, for you next year, it's all about I feel raising your level of consciousness, right? You could be, really thinking deep about some of your relationships. If you're in love, you would want to be with somebody who takes you seriously, who wants a future with you, because that's what you're looking for, right? So there would be a sense of, groundedness next year in your relationships, and also I feel in your work, because the Hierophant it means working in a government institution. So maybe you'll see that you could be looking for a government job, or a government job offer comes your way, or this could also be a mentor, right? So in terms of your career at your workplace, you'll see that a mentor comes in, and this person kind of guides you and helps you out in matters of finances, or even at your workplace, in your projects. And this person is very helpful. Okay, so make sure that you're seeking this person's wise counsel and guidance, because that's what I'm seeing here in terms of your career, finances. But also when it comes to your love and relationships, I feel you could be really meeting somebody who you feel spiritually inclined to, and this person is there to really help you rise to a higher level of consciousness. So if you're in a relationship, or if you enter a connection in a relationship with somebody, or a situationship with someone next year, don't think like this is something specific that you want out of it. Because sometimes when we are really seeking for a destination and trying to be there from point A to point B, we kind of lose the essence of the connection. We kind of lose the lessons that a relationship tries to teach us, which is very important, when we have because we're here to evolve and grow through relationships, through connections. We're just not here to really think like what the other person can do for us, or if this relationship is really, because I in my personal readings, I get a lot of bookings where people ask me, the only question they have in mind is, do we have a future? Do I have a future in this relationship? If not, okay, let me just jump on to the other person. Okay, but what's the hurry? You might just as well, just kind of test the waters first, or just wait and watch where things go. You might just, if not being with the person forever, you might just end up learning a lesson, right? Which kind of helps you in making the right decision next time around, right? So that's what the Hierophant teaches you. So I feel whatever relationship or connection you enter next year in 2023, this person is really going to help you, give you a lot of guidance and wisdom, and you'll learn something about relationships, something about deep connections. So yeah, that's there. Then let me just pull out a romantic romance angel card of the year 2023 for you. This is for Gemini. What does Gemini needs to know? What's the romance angel message for Gemini for the year 2023? Okay, we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so for most of you, I feel there will be a separation phase going on for you guys next year, and communication could be a little off. Like you'll see that there are like a longer period of separation, and communication is not happening, or your person needs some time to grow and evolve. You need some time to actually reflect on where this relationship is going. So that's what's coming out for you. All right, then let's see what the chakra wisdom card says. This is for Gemini. What do we need to know for Gemini 2023? What's the chakra wisdom card for Gemini for the year 2023? Overall energy for Geminis for the year 2023, we have grief. Okay. So we have the Hierophant, we have separation, and then we have grief. So I feel again, Gemini, that maybe some relationships are ending for you next year, right? There are losses, and it's like you're putting an end to some sort of a connection, or you're releasing somebody from your life, and there's a lot of grief and sadness surrounding this situation, this connection. But also, this card is like the Five of Cups in the tarot, because sometimes when we kind of end a relationship, we forget, because we are so lost in what has ended for us, that we don't see that there's a new beginning that lies ahead. Maybe someone better is out there, who could teach you a lot of things about life, or maybe you're learning some lessons and you're grieving, you're processing your emotions, whatever grief you have within you, the sadness and everything that's coming out, and let it come out. And also, if this is a toxic relationship, or somebody who's just not stepping up, leveling up, and want to give you that commitment, it's better to just walk away, because you should just love yourself and wait for the right person to enter your life. Don't ever compromise your standards for anybody. Okay, love yourself so much that you wouldn't have to question the other person's intentions. This person would just kind of make you feel that way, make you feel valued, make you feel precious. And if the person is not making you feel like that, you just kind of have to walk away. And that's what I feel and I believe in. Okay, so coming on to your tarot, let's see what the tarot has to say. This is for Gemini. This is for Gemini, January to December. What does Gemini needs to know next year, 2023? This is for Gemini. This is for Gemini 2023. What does Gemini needs to know in regards to their love life, relationships, work, finances, career, January to December? January, we have Queen of Cups. February. So starting off the year feeling quite romantic, intuitive in your dreams. March, again we have the Hierophant here. April, May, June, a lot of cups I'm seeing here. July, oh my god, another cup, 7 of Cups. August, September, October, November, December. Okay. All right, so bottom of the deck I have the Four of Cups. So again, I feel that, this is the energy of feeling bored. There is some sort of a lack of, I don't know, lack of emotions. You're disinterested. You feel discontented emotionally. You're withdrawing, and this could be your energy, or I feel this could be the energy of the person you're dealing with. But since it's your reading, Gemini, so I'm just assuming that this is you feeling disinterested in basically in a new love, because I do see that there is this fourth cup that's want to enter your life, a new person, maybe a new love relationship. But then you're so busy looking at the past, like I said, like we have the grief card. Okay, so you're so busy looking in the past and you don't want to move on. Maybe you're stuck in some past, some excess residual energies that you still, some emotions that you still need to process, and that's what's keeping you stuck basically. And that's why you feel that you don't feel motivated to see or welcome relationships, new relationships in your life. And there's just kind of boredom. It's you just emotionally you're like you feel depleted, and there's this and the need to feel something more. Maybe there is somebody already in your life, and you're not looking at this person from a different set of eyes. You're not looking at the bigger picture, right? So you need to shift your perspective. You need to really come out of this past energy, Gemini, if you want to have a new person in your life, right? If you want to give somebody else the chance to really show themselves. So that's there. So again, in the month of January, I feel there's this Queen of Cups that's showing up. So you will be, really in your fields. You will be quite intuitive. You'll be following your intuition. Maybe there are dreams you're having, or some sort of signs or messages, or you're kind of very caring and generous in your relationships, or to somebody in particular. Maybe you're just kind of feeling insecure, a little bit vulnerable, right? So you're just in this energy of being caring and emotional and insecure, and just kind of following your intuition. And you could be also taking care of your own emotions. You could be filling your own cup of love before you can share it with someone else, right? But you're in this very dreamy state. That's what I see here, starting the year with just being in your fields, right? Then moving on to the month of February, I feel that this is the month where I do see that somebody has emotions for you, and this person is coming in with some sort of a love offer. Although I feel, again, this could be your energy as well, Taurus. Maybe you have, feelings for somebody here. You're daydreaming about this person. You're fantasizing about them. You're in this romantic energy, in this, in your fields. But then it's all very dreamy state, and nothing really, no action is happening. But it's just like you are in this emotional and dreamy state where you just want to be like, you just want to make castles in the air and think about your person like they're coming towards you and offering their cup of love, or writing a note to you, a love letter. So you could be just imagining those thoughts. But I do see here a lot of dreams are happening and a lot of fantasizing is going on. Maybe this could also be the energy of somebody who's actually coming towards you with an offer of love, but this person really is just daydreaming and not really taking any proactive action or steps towards you. Again, this could be a water energy, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? Then in the month of March, I see again you're gaining a lot of wisdom. You're gaining some sort of clarity this month in regards to a certain relationship or a certain person in your life, right? So you kind of, also I feel that you could be taking some time off to meditate and really go deep within, and connecting with your own inner self to have, to receive that guidance. So I feel there is some sort of clarity that's coming to you, and you'll be seeing things differently this month. And again, you'll be gaining a lot of wisdom in regards to this person. Also, you'll be thinking about, there will be questions on your mind in terms of commitment and marriage and all of that. So yeah, that is something that month of March is really significant for. Then moving on to the month of April. So yeah, so this is the month where this grief comes in play, and I feel that you're really grieving. I'm not surprised to see this Five of Cups, because we were just talking about it when this card showed up. So yeah, so I feel that there is somebody or some sort of a connection, some relationship that didn't work out for you, and now you're kind of seeing the reality of things. Wherein the first 2 months you were daydreaming, you were fantasizing, and you were making castles in the air, but something was shown to you in the month of March, and then it was like the whole world came down and you kind of saw the reality of it. And this is the month where you're grieving. There's grief, there's sadness, maybe a relationship has ended. What you thought the other person was like, they didn't turn out to be like that, or they didn't give you the commitment that you wanted. It was not, the love was not deep enough, or stuff like that has come out, and now you're kind of grieving. So there's some sort of a loss here in the month of April. Then moving on to the month of May, definitely, and of course, you're healing from this loss that you experienced the previous month. So this month, I see you kind of balancing your emotions, kind of, balancing your inner energies, also trying to be patient with yourself, because healing is a process. It happens in layers. It takes its own time, right? So yeah, you could be going through a lot of healing and also being patient with yourself. Maybe you're introducing some lifestyle changes, in your everyday routine. Maybe you're trying out yoga, meditation, or doing some breath work, and just trying to heal yourself. There are a lot of modalities out there, so you can try one of that. Also, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, right? But just, I feel these 2 months, you should just kind of take a break and, focus on your healing, right? And that's what exactly you're doing. Then moving on to the month of June. Again, yeah, so this is the month, like, you're almost kind of, you come out of your shell, and you're like, I want to go out and have fun with my girlfriends, with my boyfriends, just go out and having fun, and there's reunion, and maybe you just kind of, again, getting back together with somebody you were in separation with, and then there was this ending. So maybe this is where you kind of also, there's a reunion possibility, if that's the case for you, happening in the month of June. But I do see here that you're kind of going out and having fun with your friends. There's celebration, there's reunion, there's party happening. Maybe you could just bump into someone when you're out with your friends, or, just having a lot of fun, right? Socializing. So moving on to the month of July. Again, I see here, again, it's a water sign. So a lot of water energy. You could be dealing really with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio next year, right? Or you could be having a lot of water in your chart, in your own chart, right? So 7 of Cups. So moving on to the month of July. Again, this month you could be really confused, and you really don't know, like, what kind of relationship you're looking for, or if you're ever gonna find somebody who's like, who will give you that sort of commitment, and you're just kind of confused. Or maybe you could be having a lot of options, and you're not really able to choose like how to go about it, or the person that you really want to date, or you want to settle down with. So yeah, so you're kind of confused, your energies are all over the place, you feel overwhelmed emotionally. So that could be there. Again, moving on to the month of, so this is the month where you're not supposed to make any decisions, because there's no clarity, and I don't think like there's gonna be any clarity anytime soon. So this month, just kind of step back and just assess your options, because this month, the next one, the month of August, is the one where I see some sort of a new relationship that has the potential for growth, could be entering your life, right? Or this could be also a past person, and you could be rekindling this this love relationship, because I do see that there's this passion that's brewing, right? And the feelings are ignited, and there's passion, chemistry. So yeah, so something new is happening here in the month of August. Then moving on to the month of September. Again, yeah, there's a new beginning. So August and September, I do see some sort of a new beginning, a new chapter unfolding for you. Maybe this person lives at a distance from you, and while traveling you bump into this person, or it's just this energy that you have, something new, and you're really excited and feeling adventurous. You're ready to take that leap of faith. You want to trust the universe, you want to trust this relationship, this person, this connection, right? So there are new beginnings happening in the month of August and September. Then moving on to the month of October, again, new beginnings. So August, September, October, really significant months for you in terms of your love, career, love and relationships, because I do see that some sort of new positivity and new beginnings are happening this month. And again, this is a month where you'll feel really happy. All your relationships will be working out, and you'll be in this joyous and happy phase of your life where you want to really spread your joy and happiness to other people as well. And especially in your in love and relationships and connections with others, you will see that there is so much of energy and enthusiasm that you're pouring out into other relationships, and specifically with this person. A lot of things come to light. If there was a connection that you weren't sure about with the Seven of Cups, and this month you will really gain clarity and a lot of things will come to light, so you will be seeing things clearly. Also, you could be dealing with a Leo. Moving on to the month of November, again, this is a new beginnings month. Wow, I mean, 1 2 3 4, so 4 new beginning cards I have. So this is a month where I feel you'll be taking charge and control of your life, and you really be taking action towards making your desires and dreams come true, fulfilling them. And I feel again this could be also the month where you're also manifesting whatever it is or whoever it is that you want, or maybe a relationship, a specific relationship or a specific person. So you could be manifesting that for yourself, and I do see you like really taking action and proactive steps in fulfilling your dreams and desires. And also there's a new beginning. Maybe communication has started again this month with your person, right? And then moving on to the month of December, again I feel like whatever cycle was going on for you, whatever cycle had started for you, this is the month where you're taking things to completion, right? You're taking action, maybe closing out certain cycles in your life, certain relationships, toxic relationships, releasing toxic people from your life that no longer serve your higher purpose, and you're like, okay, fine, I'm done, I've learned my lessons and I'm moving on. So this is the month where you're giving closure to a lot of relationships and releasing a lot of connections. Okay, so let's pull out a significant month for you in terms of love and relationships for the year 2023. This is for Gemini. Significant month for Gemini for the year 2023. Okay, so we have February, which is the Knight of Cups, and then we have January. Yeah. So I told you, you're starting the month, the year with a lot of fantasy and a lot of emotions are there and everything. You're making castles in the air, but I feel towards the end of the year, by the time you reach the end of 2023, a lot of things would have changed for you. You would have really grown through your relationships, and also releasing, people and relationships and connections that really don't serve your higher self, or that have served their lessons in your life. Serve their purpose in your life. All right, so moving on to your career and work and finances, I see that in the month of January, we have the Queen of Cups. So you really, your creativity could be bursting, and you're full of ideas, you're feeling inspired, and you're kind of also, little bit emotionally insecure and vulnerable. Maybe you are also feeling emotionally satisfied this month, whatever you're doing, or maybe, trying to take that creativity out in your work and in your projects. Or there could be also a hobby or a passion project of yours that you could be working on this month. So you're very intuitive. So whatever you're working on this month, be it at your workplace or your career or some sort of a project, you are following your intuition, right? So that's a great thing. So you're blending your intuition with your logic, and trying to really take forward your projects. Then in the month of February, again I see there's a lot of creativity bursting out, and you could be actually dreaming a lot, like what kind of career you want for yourself, or if you're already well established in your career, then you could be thinking of a job that, fantasizing about it, not really doing or taking any action, but you could be fantasizing about the kind of job that you want for yourself, and could be dreaming about it, and just really, I mean, there's this energy of staying in your bubble, staying within that bubble and kind of creating and making castles in the air. So even if you're at your workplace, I feel that you could be really transported to some other place, and you could be really, imagining and daydreaming a lot. So moving on to the month of March. So this month I see that somebody could really guide you and help you and be like a mentor, and this person's guidance will really prove to be beneficial to you. So pay attention, and just pay attention to whatever this person says to you, or whatever guidance or counsel they're giving to you, because it's going to really help you. So that's there. And I feel that this is the month where you could be like taking up a government job, or working in an institution like hospital, or just maybe some sort of, I don't know, maybe something traditional that you're going like into this month in regards to your career and work, right? But yeah, it's like a lot of guidance and clarity is coming to you. Whatever next steps you need to take in your career or your or in your projects, clarity is coming to you in the month of March. Moving on to the month of April, again I see that now this could be like some things didn't work out for you, maybe at your workplace, or there's this job that's not emotionally satisfying for you. Maybe interpersonal relationships at your workplace, your relationship with your teammates, your colleagues are not cordial, and you could be really sad and grieving about it. And you could also be having thoughts of like, okay, fine, if I'm not emotionally satisfied, then I might as well quit this job, I might as well resign, and look for a better job that also emotionally satisfies me, right? So maybe that's what you were doing in the first 2 months of the year, and then in the month of March you got that clarity, like you were just daydreaming and doing nothing about it. And this is the month of April, you're actually kind of really letting go of this job or whatever it is. Then in the month of May, I see you taking some time out and doing a lot of healing. Also, you could be really patient, trying to balance yourself, because I feel the month of March and April were quite heavy for you in terms of your career. Maybe you quit a job, you resign, and then you were just taking some time out to heal yourself, or trying to be patient before a next job offer comes in, or before you go for another job, right? So this is the time where you're kind of really putting in a lot of effort and focusing inwards, right? So yeah, then moving on to the month of June. This is a month where you kind of go out and have fun. Maybe you're having party at your new workplace. You'll see that people are cordial, they're really welcoming, and you also have this friendly vibe with your teammates and colleagues. This is like a better atmosphere than you had previously in the first half of the month. So this is the month where you're really gelling up with your friends, and people at your workplace are really supportive of each other. They appreciate you, they admire you, and there's this friendly atmosphere, right? So moving on to the month of July. Again, this is the month where you kind of have a lot on your plate, so you really don't know, like your energies are all over the place. You could be dealing with multiple projects at the same time, so you're really confused, like what to go for first, and like how to multitask or how to go about it. So you're trying to really balance this month, and also confused, and this is just not the right month for really doing anything productive, because there's so much of confusion and chaos in the air, and also you're just not in the right feeling, that right kind of energy space. So you might just as well postpone whatever projects you have on your plate, and just let things pass by, because this is not the month to take any sort of decision, right? Also, you could be having a lot of job opportunities or offers coming in, so you're really confused like what to go after. Then moving on to the month of August. Again, I see this is like August, September, October, November. It's like new beginnings for you. So there's this passion project that you could be receiving some creative ideas. You could be getting some inspiration, and you really want to start a new project, or this could also be a new business endeavor that you want to launch for yourself, and you're really excited and fired up about this new project. So this is a month for it, right, to launch that product or launch that creative idea. Then moving on to the month of September, again, this is a month of new beginnings. You could also be traveling overseas for a new work project, or starting something, again, a business. It could be a business, and you want to take that leap of faith. You want to trust, and there are new beginnings on the horizon for you. So a new cycle is opening up, and I feel a lot of good things, positive things are coming your way this month. Again, the same energy is in the month of October. I see that there are new beginnings, positive new beginnings, sort of clarity and happiness is coming in your career, work, finances. Everything looks bright and sunny, and there's joy, happiness, just like really, you're full of energy and full of enthusiasm this month. Again, the month of November, I see you taking charge and action, taking control and action of your life here, and I feel there are new beginnings happening for you in your career. Again, you could be going for a business, or some sort of a communication based project is proving to be going to be fruitful for you, beneficial for you. So this is the month where a lot of new beginnings, something that you had manifested for yourself, or something that you are manifesting for yourself, this is the month where I see those things coming to fruition. Then in the month of December, again, I see a lot of traveling happening for you. You could be traveling for work, overseas, especially overseas travel, or you could be relocating as well. You've got a new job offer from overseas, and you're kind of really packing and moving, and just, it's also ending. So you've learned your lessons, and you're kind of ending 2023 with a bang, and you're ready to welcome 2024, right? So let's see significant months for you, Gemini, for the year 2023 in terms of your career, work, and finances. We have June, 3 of Cups. And then we have September, Ace of Wands. No, this is the Fool. Okay, so these are the two significant months for you that I see. It's going to prove fruitful or significant for you next year, 2023, for your career, finances, or work. Right now, let me just pull out advice and guidance card for you, Gemini, for the year 2023. This is for Gemini. Advice and guidance from the spirits for Geminis for the year 2023. Okay, so we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So watch out for this full moon in Aries next year, Gemini, because I think it's going to be really fruitful for you, right? Something significant will happen. So just look up the calendar for when it's going to, when it's taking place, the full moon in Aries. But I feel that a fiery climax approaches. So climax, I'm really stressing on the word climax, because climax is going to happen towards the end of the year 2023, because I do see from the month of August onwards coming on, because there are new beginnings. The latter half of the year is really, really auspicious for you, right? Be it your relationships, your love life, and your career, work. So first half is more about mourning the loss of whatever, just let it go. Just don't think about it, okay? Don't think about it. Think about what's coming towards you, right? Be in that positive mindset. So because I feel that a fiery climax is approaching, and it's going to happen more, climax, or more towards the end of the year. So really, really, just think about all your ambitions, the goals you've set for yourself, that you want to achieve by the end of 2023. Focus on that. Focus on the positive things, because all these losses and everything will keep happening, but think about the things that are coming to you. Think about the wisdom that you gain from what lessons you've learned, right? That's more important. The journey is more important than reaching the destination. Always remember that. All right, so on that note, I'm gonna end this reading here. I hope, Gemini, you enjoy this reading for you. and let me know in the comments below. And please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.